Okay, now let us talk about these riots going on in the UK, right? Now let me talk to the rioters, the extremists, and the everyday white people. Look, some of you secretly celebrating what these rioters are doing, but I'm here to tell you what you don't want to hear, and I'm going to tell you what is going to happen. This is one war. You're not going to win. No matter how you go into these communities and you destroy and you carry on, you're not going to win. In the first place, when immigrants, asylum seekers, when these people come to the UK, they did not leave their God. They continue to serve their God. They continue to elevate their God. Whatever, whomever their God look like, whether you think it is a demon or it is a real thing, they hold on to their faith and their God. So no matter how you feel that you might be winning or you're going to do something, you're not going to win. This is one war you're not going to win because you self-destruct. You, my friend, self-destruct. Now you want to blame the immigrant community. You self-destruct, right? These immigrants, they keep their God and they worship. They worship in the churches that you sold, that your ancestors used to pray in. Now, those churches from 15th century, 14th century, all those years back, those ancient buildings are built on ley lines. And whomever control the ley line will go on to control Britain. You no longer pray in your churches, right? I did a video letting you know hundreds of churches in Scotland is up for sale, not to mention in England. Your churches are going up for sale and the immigrant community is buying. So don't get butthurt and in your feelings when you see this community go from strength to strength. This is one war you cannot win. No matter how you might come out at the initial stage, which this is what it is, the initial stage, and you huff and you puff, right? Things are going to get supernatural, right? And what is eventually going to happen, my white extremist friend, right? Good, bad, and indifferent, you will be offered to attach your bodies to these entities. They're going to put an offer to you that in order for you to get back your country, in order for you to beat the enemy, you need to allow these entities to be one with you. And the bunch of you is going to agree. Hence, they're going to get rid of all of you off the land just like that. And the rest of you that is left, they're going to send you into World War III to be blood sacrifice. You cannot fight a group of people who have a God. You cannot fight and win a group of people who pray. You cannot fight and win a group of people who elevate their God. Whatever, whomever that God is, you cannot win. Britain, you do not have a God. What should I say? White Britain, you don't have a God. Right? Your foreparents used to pray on those ley lines. They used to pray to a God that protect them, that give them the wealth and the power. Now that generation is died off. And you, my friend, believe you're something special. You believe that your brute force and your anger can take you anywhere. No, it can't. Because I'm telling you, you cannot win against a set of people who praise. Right? And the immigrant community, Muslims, Sikh, Hindus, African Christians, Caribbeans, they pray. So whatever you're doing right now, it's just going to be short-lived because this is one battle. I'm telling you, you're not going to win. You no longer control these ley lines. You sell your churches and now you get angry. You allow your government to create laws that take away the rights of people. Whether they are legal or illegal, they are people, right? And one of the laws I distinctly remember is Theresa May saying she's going to make life difficult for illegal immigrants. And those few illegal immigrants who have bank accounts, she's going to make legislation that they can close those accounts. And you British people agree. And now what do we have? The government going into people's bank accounts. You self-destruct, right? Because of your hatred for immigrants. You self-destruct, and the government knows that. All they got to do is create a laws for illegal immigrants and refugees, and then later on implement that same law in a different form to you British people. You are the ones that is self-destructing. You're the one that is destroying your own Britishness, and then you want to come out and demonstrate and destroy people's property. You cannot win against a people that is praying. Legal, illegal, refugee, Muslim, Sikh, Hindu, African Christians. You cannot win. Under no circumstances you will win. You got no God. And your LGBTQ God that you worship at, he cannot protect you. He can only protect you for a time. And that time is up. And you feel your power going away, and it is going away. Yes, you will lose power, and the few you men that is left will be going into World War III to be blood sacrifice. The rest of you will be given an offer to allow these entities to go into your bodies, which will consume and destroy you, right? Because you think you can win the land back. The moment you decide to turn your back on your God is the moment you will lose your power. Simple as. So no matter how you huff and puff and burn buildings, it is just for a time. Because things are going to get supernatural real fast, and you're going to realize you got no power. Right? You gave it away. Yes, you did. So don't go be blaming anyone. You allow this government to create so much laws in the name of cracking down on illegal immigrants and asylum seekers, and it's coming back to bite you. That's another part of it, right? You lose your ley lines. Whomever purchased those churches are praying on those ley lines now. Yeah, no one told you? Well, I will tell you. You lose those ley lines. And people out there talking about civil war, civil war, civil war. There won't be any civil war. You cannot war against a set of people who got their God. Full stop. Right? You can't. Right? You're just huffing and puffing. But when it boils down, these people's gods will step in. Right? So all those who promoting a civil war and race war and carrying on, just remember, you cannot beat or conquer a set of people who have their God beside them. Enjoy your day. We need to pray and say, Glory be to the Most High.